going on, everybody? PhD Youth Sports Groups present It's Almost Fall Preseason Show, starring the one and only Cane Bay Cobras, NC Raiders, Goose Creek Youth Gators, and none other than Berkley Cavaliers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. In the lab, I am your host, the Professor. Along beside me is none other than the Skybox Bully himself, my partner in crime, ladies and gentlemen, the student.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Man, listen, I know you missed yesterday. You had a lot of important things going on. First and foremost, everybody make sure that you say shout out and congratulations to my dog who went and got his driver's license yesterday. Passed the test.
Hey, Professor ain't been no happier.
Look, I'm very happy.
Ever.
I'm very happy.
Ain't got to drive.
Now I don't have to drive as much. Now I might be able to get the one to get the nap. But listen, I tell you, you missed some stuff yesterday along the ride. I was telling you some tidbits of what was going on this season, and it's similar to what we thought it was going to be. A while back, we talked about what the SEC was going to mean this year, what we wanted to see from the SEC, and I think it's right going according to plan. Lots of competition. The numbers are popping back out, right? One of my main concerns was, being post-COVID. Right? What was the outcome going to be? What was it going to be like here in the SEC when it comes to Skyfa? Right? That's definitely a concern. But we don't have to concern ourselves with it anymore. Everybody's numbers look like they're pretty decent. You've had some teams that had to turn down players to turn around and come play. Now, I know I've talked to some of them on a sidebar, so to speak. And it comes down to simply this. Unless you have a pool to pull from, right? You can go down. Look, keep Rec alive.
Yeah.
You can keep Rec alive and still do the same thing right here. You can keep Rec alive.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You can only bring so many players onto your team.
Right.
And let the rest go play in a rec league near you. That feeds both. You know what I'm saying? You almost have like a pool to choose from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's actually what we're looking at. Today we're here, Charleston County School District. It is I love the name. It's almost fall. Yeah. It's almost fall preseason showcase. Berkley Cavaliers will come out here today. We have Goose Creek. We have Cane Bay. And, of course, the NC Raiders. Right here, live at Charleston County School. Back at it. Probably got to pop out of that and come back in. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Apologize about that. Folks don't realize we definitely have to shut off we had to put on the Do Not Disturb. There we go. Boom. Straighten that bad boy out. And here we are. Beautiful. Beautiful Charleston County School District. Stadium number 4. Almost becoming like a second home to us around here. So we enjoy coming up in this booth and doing what we have to do. Not even surprised at some of these teams. NC Raiders, of course, always becoming a factor. Always going to be competitive on one way, shape, or form. I've seen, yesterday I saw Cane Bay's 10U. They had a quarterback over there with a heck of an arm.
Yeah.
If they get that connection down, it's on. It's on like hot and cold water. Yeah, that good. Their 12U look pretty decent. Other teams, of course, Ashley Ridge is always going to run the clock. There we go. Ashley Ridge is always competitive. You got the twin Samoan brothers, the big boys.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, man. Handing out stiff arms like Halloween candy yesterday.
I saw that.
Huh?
I saw it.
Take that. All day. Oh my God. 3 in a row.
3. Right
3 in a
down
row.
the sideline too.
Come on, man. Do that to my child and we fight. I'm coming on. I'm coming. No, I ain't coming down there. But listen, he gonna have to get better than that. My child get that. I might take his uniform off. Oh, you gotta come out of there. Come out of there.
Hey.
Come out of there.
We hit the train.
But listen, as they warm up and they get ready, ladies and gentlemen, please note that there will be 2 games going on at one time. This showcase is similar to 7v7.
Yeah.
All right,
Bad
2.
fun.
Yeah, I kind of like it. You get a lot of work in.
Right.
So we've talked about it before. You've heard me say it before. Preseason has gotten more hype than regular season.
It has.
Guaranteed. Preseason's got more hype than regular season. All right, it's just a known fact. Especially here and now, these guys have been getting it. It's just one of those things. It's more of picking out who you want to play, hope that you get to play this certain team. But I've asked the question again and again and again. How much does preseason mean to you when it comes to winning?
Right.
You got some people that'll tell you, it's, I tell you on a scale from 1 to 10, student, how much, even I'll ask you, how much does preseason mean from a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to winning versus losing?
It definitely means something. You can't say it doesn't because it shows you and kind of gives you a preview of what the regular season is going to be like. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd almost go like a 6 or 7 almost because you get to see who your dogs are and who you can, almost depend on.
Right.
So win or lose doesn't really matter, but it helps just playing in those preseason games.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps. I think it gets out the cobwebs, it gets out the jitters a little bit of the newcomer or the new guy, and like you say, you see who gets to step up and becomes a dog on the field. And is he going to be like that the entire time? A lot of these teams moving forward in their organization, if the child, the student athlete, and the parents are loyal to that organization, then that child starts a growth process.
Yeah.
Right? He starts growing into his position. He starts growing into the organization and getting the feel for the coaches and, becoming like a tight-knit family. That's exactly what we want.
So it should be.
That's exactly what you want. You don't want anything different. All right? Shout out, of course, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our sponsors. I think we'll be working on that within the next couple of weeks. We should have it ready by first game of the week.
Yeah.
On the 27th.
For sure.
That all of our sponsors will have
Commercials.
their very own commercial. What? Come on, man. Shout out to Tropical Italian Ice, of course. Bonnets, Welding, and Fabrication, keeping South Carolina together. All right. Also, shout out to Nexton on Design. That's the new one, student. Listen, do you see the swag that they got?
Oh.
Huh? Come on, man. Nexton on Design has got something for you. Huh? Your child, their design, making sweet, sweet memories. Also, of course, can't forget, during the off season, you want to get your workout on? Check out The Factory. That's right, affordable, and you mostly pay, student, in sweat equity. That's right, you put it out right there in front of them. Those guys are out there doing their thing. Cannot forget our other sponsor, Bar on the Ave. Good food, better drinks. Drink responsibly. Bar on the Ave, located down in beautiful North Charleston, right there around the Park Circle area. They redid that area. Bar on the Ave has some stuff going on right now that you definitely want to check out. Check out their menu. You can find all these and more on Facebook and mostly all social media. Don't forget, the Lab presents on the 50 with our guests. Our co-host, Michael the Bagman Waits. Also, Booker T. Peak. Student, I know why you're laughing. I know. Michael Waits has been coming after me for the last week. He thought it was funny. He
Hey,
did
I
his little
thought it was-
thing.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
it
really
is what
funny,
it is.
too.
You know, my mom always used to tell me, student, that the best form of flattery is imitation. So we'll take it from right there. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, in the lab with the professor will be coming back. We are actually thinking about taking over 2 nights. 2 nights. Check this out. Friday nights, we'll do our prediction. All right, for game of the week. We'll do our predictions right there. You'll hear from me. We'll have the students' input.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, we'll have the game. On Sunday, we turn around and we break down the game, what happened and what was happening around the league.
Right.
Huh? That's a full-time thing right there. We'll try to get it, or we'll leave it on Fridays and just return to it next Friday. Talk about last week's game, what we
Right.
saw, so forth and so on. All right? And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the motto is never back down. All right? Stand up for what you believe in. Make sure it's right. Make sure it's 100%. But never, never back down. Shout out to PhD Youth Sports Group presents In the Lab. Oh, man, we cannot wait. This season is so close. Next weekend is the Jamboree. Whoo, come on, man. Listen, you want to see all this stuff and more. You want to get some of the clips, the highlights, the pictures, the behind the scenes, even the interviews when we do the lab. Make sure you go to In the Lab with the Professor on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We're so close to 1,000. So close to 1,000. We need everybody to tell a friend to tag a friend.
Tag 2 friends.
Tag 2?
Tag 2.
Tag 2. And let them know, hey, go to In the Lab. All right? We're doing everything we can to try to keep you guys in the know, which is the best way to go. All right? Also, this year coming up, I got to do it. I don't know. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to bring my guy back. Sit your ass down, hotel. That's right. We're going to talk about it. It's a little NFL. For all those teams who might turn around and lose, or if something happens in the youth that is just straight crazy, that is just so left, that we got to tell you, sit your ass down. You will get your reservation for Sit Your Ass Down Hotel. All right? You will get your reservation. Guaranteed. Foolish calls, anything in between, we get with my man this year and definitely get a Sit Your Ass Down Hotel segment going on. We're going to have fun with it, man. That's what we're supposed to do. All right? Right here in Charleston, South Carolina, where the temperature,
Too hot.
is hot. My goodness, Charleston County School District, though, y'all treat us all right. Concession stand looks like it's about to pop open. Teams are out here getting warmed up. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it is Low Country Football Group presents It's Almost Fall preseason show starring Cane Bay, NC Raiders, Berkley Cavaliers, and Goose Creek. Ooh-wee. I think we're going to see some pretty decent games. A highlighted scrimmage preseason. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, that's all.
You know, the controlled scrimmage is a little bit different, but I still believe you have to get this bump. For some of these teams who haven't came in, it will show.
Yeah.
It will show. Yeah, I guarantee you,
100%.
you're going to get exposed. You're going to get exposed and you're going to be upset. All right? You're going to get exposed and you're going to be upset. Because it comes down to it, they're going to be sitting there looking like, oh, man, why didn't we? Well, we need to work on, the season's upon us.
Yeah.
You should have already been doing that.
You ain't got no time.
You don't have no time left. You should have already been doing that when the season gets here. And even talking to a gentleman yesterday, student, he said, I wondered how these guys come up here and when it's time for the start of the season, they're already clicking. They're already running.
They've been doing this since springtime.
Well, listen, they've been doing it so long that by the time the regular season starts, it's almost like mid-season to them.
For them, yeah.
You know, it's nothing to it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the show. It's Almost Fall preseason show. Getting ready to go down here at Charleston County School District. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium where the teams are getting warmed up. Let's take them in there a little bit. Bam! Let's take them in there a little bit where the teams are getting warmed up right there in front of you. The team in blue is the one and only Cane Bay Cobras. And over there to the right, warming up 6U division. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, sorry about the interruption. Man, listen, it's going crazy. It's going down. We about to get started. We got another 15 minutes before we are live. People are still coming in, getting ready to get started. We're going to get set up. I think we'll give them a little bit.
Got to?
Yeah, give them a little bit of 6U. Give them a little bit of the 8U. Each team is going to be out here. As you see, they got it center field. So it's almost ran like 7v7, like I was saying before. So it should be interesting.
For sure.
Should be interesting. See how this thing plays out. We get the notes. Get some of the teams. There is no win or loss in this thing. I think it's just about coming out here and getting some of that work in. And that's exactly what they came here to do. Here it is, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, the day before school starts, man.
Don't say that.
Huh?
Don't say that.
Come on, man. Student athletes now. You know how we promote this thing, student. Come on.
Promote all you want.
Student athletes.
Don't mean we don't like the first word.
Yeah, come on, man. It's time to get back to the basics. You know how it goes. Get back to doing what we do. You guys get back to the schoolwork, and we control the rest. All right? But, you know, of course, you can't miss us every Saturday. Game of the week.
Of course.
Right here in the lab. Don't forget, you want to see some of the stuff and what's going on behind the scenes? In the Lab of the Professor on YouTube. I think a lot more we'll start doing ourselves in the booth, things like that, small interviews, talking to some coaches. Hey, we even have, this year, we're inviting some of the Carolina Spartans, our very own semi-pro team, who just won the Independence Bowl a couple weeks ago. They'll be coming out. And listen, this is the home of the Spartans.
Yeah.
So, come on, man. Right here in this very booth, we'll be seeing the Spartans come back next year. I believe they've even changed leagues. I believe they're with the CFA this year. So it's going to be interesting to see some of the teams and who they play, so forth and so on. All right. As these guys get ready, get started, and get warmed up, well, we'll be back. This is just the previews of what we're doing. It's the preseason kickoff. It's almost fall. Preseason show. Case is up next. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. From myself, the professor.